I know we've been through a lot, but just wait.
Right, it is about 5 to 10 in the morning on Saturday, and we are in the queue. We're not, our departure, oh, hang on, there's a bit of wind. I'll shut the door so you don't hear it. Our departure was supposed to be at 10:30 and it was delayed till 11. And then we got called forward a bit early, so we're hoping we might even get on an earlier train than the one we were originally on. So we're not allowed to get out of the car once we're on board the train. Normally you can get out and wander around and use the loo and other things. We're only on there for half an hour. It's not very exciting, but we're not allowed to do that given the current situation. So we're just waiting to go on and see what's going to happen. Nervously excited to get to France and see what it's like. Dan's all excited because there's a grand tour just pulled up next to us. So there's loads of cars, of which he just said all the names. Ferrari, Maserati and other ones. Don't understand. He's very excited. They're all following, hang on. They're all following the guy that says follow me. Look, there's one. I like that one because it's yellow. And then there's another one there, and then they're all down here. I don't really understand.
Hello.
But Dan is excited. Hello. There you go, I've got them all for you. Is there more coming?
Yeah, there's about 20 of them.
Are they still coming? Do I keep filming?
Yeah, keep going. Keep filming. Then you got a couple of rubbish cars.
Poor people stuck in the middle of it all.
And then keep going.
How come they get to go on first?
Dad, pull your door.
Oh, see, that's not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.
No arms for extra hugging, the arms won't get in the way.
Ooh, party ring. I haven't had party rings in
We are dreamers of the shore. 7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait.
We are in France now. We are currently on the A16, heading down towards Rouen. We're actually staying in a house. We've rented a gîte via AirBNB in a place called Trédias in Brittany. It's about half an hour inland and down a bit from Malo. So that's where we're heading. It's going to take about another 5 hours from where we are now. We've been driving for about, how long have we been driving?
Since we got to Calais, about 40 minutes.
About 40 minutes already. And we are going to keep going for about another 20 minutes or so. We're going to go on to the next motorway, which is the A28, and then we're going to look for an air where we can stop and have our picnic lunch, because we're all getting hungry.
I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this vision.
They're all swimming in there. And I just wanted to show you what's next to the house and next to the pool for Jenny. We have a ton of chickens, and right at the back there is our alarm call by the looks of it for the morning. That is a cockerel. Hello chickens. Bok bok. is Sunday and I need to clean the lens of this camera. Hold on one second. That's better. I'm looking very tired because I did not sleep at all well last night, and I've been in the pool a lot of today, so my hair is all curly. It's about 8 o'clock on Sunday. I haven't filmed anything today. We went to the supermarket this morning and got a load of stuff for the next couple of days, and then we spent the rest of the day, that sound was Dan opening a beer. We spent the rest of the day mucking about in the pool. I did a bit of drawing. So now I thought I'd just take you around and show you the house.
Can I show you my bedroom?
Yes, go up there and I'll come up.
Okay, knock on the door and I'll come and open.
Okay. Right, so this is the living room area and dining area and where everything happens. And then off of here, we have 3 doors. Toilet. Chambre. So this is where Dan and I are sleeping. And actually out of our window, we can see the chicken run. Because there's a chicken run that goes all the way round the house. I think the chickens might be in bed now. So this is our room. It's pretty cool. And then next to our room is the salle de bain. Which looks like this. Very modern. This is the most modern place we've ever stayed in France. And then looking around, there's the kitchen. We've just finished dinner. I made a vegetarian bolognese. We bought some corn mince from home. Dan's watching something on his phone, and this is the pool outside.
The British Marquee Highlands.
Looking very moody skied in the distance, but it's been sunny for most of the day. Let's go upstairs. Oh, we've got a shower and toilet out here as well next to the pool. I'll come back to the chickens. So we're going to go up to this mezzanine and show you the girls' rooms. So they've got their own little seating area up here, which looks down on the living area down there. We have another chambre. Who lives here? Ooh. Hello, who lives in here? A teenager lives in here. She's having a lie down because she's full of dinner and custard tart. So that's Lilia's room. All the windows have these really cool things that I now want at home. Oh, hello. You press a button. And you press it again so it works.
Oh, it's working, don't worry.
Da-da! So cool. And when it's down, it is pitch black. That house right there is the owner's house. They own this place. They're very friendly. They don't speak English and we don't speak much French. So the arrival was pretty interesting, but we got through with the help of a translator app. So across the hall, another chambre. How do we know? Because it says so. Come in. Oh. Who lives here?
I do.
Do you want to show us your chambre?
Yes.
So this has got 2 beds. I'll be filming.
No.
You're the star.
Okay.
So we've got 2 beds.
The bed that I'm not sleeping on because it's too squishy.
It's too squishy. So she's sleeping on a futon, which is beautifully
I have
firm.
this light switch here that turns on these 2 lights. I have my clock and my book. And this is the bed that I am sleeping on. It's nice and firm. And I have a light switch there for this one. And then I have some nice hooks where I can hang up some bits of ribs. Behind here.
It's very cosy in here. BB has it all set up beautifully.
Yeah, there's something cool. You're thinking, how do I do up these blinds? Little button here. And just wait a minute, a few seconds.
Ta-da!
And then you can stop it if you want.
That is great.
So that's how you do the curtains. So this is my zomba.
Okay, we're going to go and say hello to the chickens, but we're probably going to set them off. The cockerel doesn't like it when we go over there. Hello.
This one here, that beautiful speckled little hen, is Helene. She's beautiful.
That's Phoebe's favourite.
That's Helene. Do we have any more ham to feed them?
We'll do it tomorrow.
Look, those two.
And there's the rooster.
Those two teenagers under there, with the little red, those ones there. Those are 2 young roosters.
Ah, and then the big rooster's over there keeping an eye on us. He's not very happy. Look. It's like, what are you doing?
Let's go then.
Get out of my place. And then this is the view from beyond the pool. There's a cornfield there. Little farm. Just out across the Brittany countryside.
Yeah, he's up. Let him away. Mate.
Oh, let's go the cocktails on. Yay! Come on, Helene! Helene!
Phoebe, towards the baby ones, Lydia, to your right.
Crazy chickens. Come to San Malo because I'm a big fan of the book All the Light You Cannot See, so we thought we'd pop to San Malo and take a walk around the ramparts. So we've just parked. You can just about see the city walls behind us and Dan and Lilia and Phoebe. So I am going to take you with us. We're going to film a little bit. We're just going to get our picnic ready first. Here we're heading up onto the ramparts. It's a 2-kilometre granite wall that runs all the way around San Malo. You can walk all the way around them, which we did, and you get the most amazing views out to sea and also looking down into the walled city. It is definitely well worth a visit, and we'll be returning for a proper explore post-COVID. Now we're heading up the steps of a 15th century tower. It's called La Tour Bidouin. It has gun ports used for artillery and was used as a powder magazine in the 17th century. The views from the top are quite beautiful, and it was a lot bigger up there than we expected as well. This is Fort National. It's a tidal island just a few hundred metres from the walls of San Malo. It was built by the architect Vauban in 1689 to protect the port. At low tide you can walk out to it, and tours around it are available, though we avoided that given the current COVID-19 situation. It was used in World War II to imprison civilians and was damaged by shell fire. After the war, it was restored in accordance with Vauban's original plans. And this is the little sketch I did in my sketchbook when we got back later that day of the Fort National. Little drone. Aren't they tiny?
Ben voilà, moi c'est fait. Allez.
Bah, tu passes sur la crête. On a fait des crêtes.
Now we are off to find Rue Vauberel. It is the setting of much of Marie-Laure's story in the book, All the Light We Cannot See. And I really wanted to make sure we found it during this trip. And it was amazing to walk along a little piece of a much loved story. It's here. Yeah, this is the sea. Today is Tuesday and we are in Dinan, which is a very old place in Brittany. Masks at the ready. Dinan was probably my most favourite trip of this holiday. I've been going to France my whole life and it's possibly my most favourite in recent memory. It has cobblestone streets, half-timbered houses dating back to the 15th century, and it's just oozing with character and cute little shops and cosy cafes. Although we didn't go in many of them, obviously, because we were just trying to avoid crowds as best we could, given the current COVID situation during this trip. Basically just included unedited footage here and left the sound in to give you as much of a feel of being there as possible, so you can hear the sounds going on around us as we explored. due to the current situation, we didn't stay long and we only saw a very small part of everything that the town has to offer, so we'll definitely be back. Careful.
Have a look in the jewellery.
Where? Oh, so we look in the window? So pretty. Hang on. Who wants to do no? I'll do fancy. Oh, you want to do it? You do it together.
Put it actually on the candle. There you go.
There you go, you got it.
Oh. Oh, papillon.
This is Rue du Petit Four. It is a very steep, cobbled street leading to the port, and it was the town's main point of access until the 18th century. It is absolutely beautiful, but very hard on the quads.
You said you want to buy a house.
Doing well.
Look, that brown.
Dan, we're going left. We're going left. We need to find an ice cream. I can see some on the other side.
It's so pretty.
Now we have to go back up. Keep losing track of what I'm filming, and then I get really enthusiastic and then I stop filming and forget. It's now Wednesday. It is Wednesday the 5th of August and we're just getting ready. You can hear Dan washing up from breakfast over there. We're just getting ready to go out for the morning. We've fallen into a routine of going out for the morning and then coming back and spending the afternoon swimming in the pool, which is just here. There it is. So this morning we're going to go to Léhon, I think I'm saying that correctly, which is a little city of character, a petit city de character. Yeah, which isn't far from here, less than sort of 25 minutes away. And there's an abbey there, and a river runs through, and yeah, so we're hoping that might be quite fun. I think we'll probably take some food with us, or we might try to get something whilst we're there, because we are on holiday after all. And as usual, I will take you with us. I'm going to try and remember to film a bit of the pool this afternoon, because I keep forgetting to do that. Right, so Léhon. We got all the way to Léhon, parked, and realised we'd forgotten the most essential thing that you need during a holiday in a time of COVID-19, our masks. So we had to drive 25 minutes back to the Jeep to pick up the masks and to clear up the fact that our cool box had fallen over in the back of the boot and all the drinks had leaked everywhere.
It hasn't been a good journey so far.
We had, well, we've
Except for the fact that Mummy bought M&Ms with her on the second time.
Yes, I bought M&Ms to cheer ourselves up after the disaster, and also been listening to some lovely music. So we're on our way back to Léhon now, so second time lucky. Léhon Abbey was founded in the 9th century, and the buildings here date back to the 11th century onwards, I think. I'm not entirely sure. It was a lovely place to visit, and it had a great photography exhibition. You can just about see some of them here in the little courtyard, and there were more exhibitions upstairs too. And I really loved the old attic, which you'll see a bit of in a minute. So here we're just walking down the side of the Abbey and into the Abbey Gardens, which were really, really beautiful and a very peaceful place to go and sit in the shade for 10 minutes. This is down at the bottom of the street in Léhon, and we're walking over a 15th century bridge which crosses the River Rance. So perhaps surprisingly, there are quite a few Scottish related shops that we came across throughout our trip. Here we are back in Dinan. We came here for lunch after visiting Léhon, and I looked it up, and it turns out, and I didn't know this, that Brittany is in fact one of the 6 Celtic nations. That includes Scotland, Ireland, Wales, the Isle of Man, Cornwall, and of course Brittany. So we came to Dinan for lunch, and we had, well, Lily and I had traditional Brittany crepes, which were absolutely delicious. But Phoebe and Dan, as you can see here, went for gigantic pizzas. That's the call to go to bed.
Oh, you're going to get your arms in, your arms all the way up to the side. Do your legs properly.
We will now swim a length.
Yay!
Hello.
Okay.
Here we're arriving in Dinard. It is a seaside town on the opposite side of the Rance estuary to San Malo. There's a ferry that runs between them and it has a lovely long coastal promenade, the Promenade du Clair de Lune, which means moonlight walk, and a sandy beach which we had a quick paddle on, you'll see in a minute. Here we are just going down towards the promenade now. Dinard was France's top summer resort until around the 1930s when the French Riviera took over, and it's still a lovely place to visit. We avoided the town as it was very, very busy, and we just had a little walk along, a paddle in the sea, and then we headed for quieter places to get some lunch. Can you see here how sparkly the sea is? I've tried to capture it, it's quite difficult, but the sand and the sea here are incredibly sparkly and I'm not sure why. I've got a feeling there may be granite in the rocks here, which would make things sparkle. It's going home day today, and I completely forgot to film anything really much over the past few days, or past couple of days. Yesterday we spent the whole day at the Jeep, because, oh, that's not a good angle. There we go. At the Jeep because it was really, really hot. It was about 35 degrees yesterday. We spent the whole day in the pool. The kids actually played with the owner's kids, which was really, really lovely. They communicated using Google Translate. Anyway, we're just packing up and cleaning because today is the day we drive home. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're just emptying the Jeep and getting the car packed up. Girls are just coming to and getting their clothes on, and then we're going to go and grab breakfast on the way. So that's the plan. It's going home day. Kind of sad to be going home, but happy as well. COVID cases have been on the rise, especially here in Brittany. So I think, even though we haven't been out and about that much or mixed with crowds, we've been very careful, been wearing our masks, and we have spent a lot of time just here. I think we'll all feel safer being home. So let's get everything packed up. We left enough time for us to have a quick stop at the big supermarket at the Cité de Europe, very near to the terminal for picking up the train home. We wanted to pick up some wine, but I also wanted to get things like stock cubes, which I really like from the French supermarkets. Bonjour, we are on the train. We have just pulled out of Calais. We're still above ground and we're about to go underground. We were delayed. Ooh, focus on me please, not on the munchkin in the back. We were delayed by about 45 minutes. Actually, what's the time now? Yeah, now about 45 minutes. But we are finally on the train. It should take about half an hour to get under the Manche. How do you say ocean?
It's not ocean, the Manche is the word for the channel.
The channel, Le Manche. Le Manche. What is it?
La Manche.
Le Manche. That's where we're going. We're going under the sea.
Okay, we are in the tunnel, and me and Lily have thought that we'd show you our seats in the back of the car. Well, not where we sit, but how we've laid it out. So, there's Lily. No. So this is my backpack here. That's our cup holder and armrest. And I have my travel bag here, my cushion and my flip-flops down there. In here I keep my electronics. Here's my empty water bottle because I drank all of it.
Okay, so how do you do this? Like that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's my foot. I have my travel bag, my bag and my flip-flops here. I have space for my footsies down there. My electronics are down here. There's rubbish there. I don't really know what's going on here. And then my empty drinks bottle is here. And that's all.
And we're very thirsty because we drank all of our juice. And it's very hot. Mommy. Hello.
Are you happy to be going home?
Yeah. What are you up to?
I was staring at nothing.
Very interesting. Are you going to show them your side of the car? Let me just put it out because I zoomed in on you. Reversing. There we go.
So from my side of the car, I can see Phoebe and Lilia and Dan and our hanging thing and the car in front and an advert for the northern French coast. It's very boring in the front.